Hello, sweet souls. This is your part 2 for Friday, June 6th. So, because the first reading, and I was getting such an intense feeling of desperation, because someone from your past is, I feel like they're losing everything, including their mind. They're being exposed. They're going through financial loss, but I want to make sure that we find out what action this person's going to take towards you, if any, because I feel like you need to know to protect yourself. We're going to call on St. Michael. St. Michael, please transmute all negative energy to positive sent toward myself or the viewer. We're going to call on the Holy Spirit, angels, saints, spirit guides, and ancestors, and ask for a message for your greater good. We pray for truth and only truth for the greater good of the collective. So, Holy Spirit, this past person that's in the collective's energy that is desperate and out of control, what actions are they going to take in the current energy? What does the collective need to know? What action is this person going to take? So what they're saying here is, this person put you through the worst type of pain, the worst kind of suffering. They deceived and betrayed you in ways that it was a shock to you. You love and trusted this person, and you never thought in a million years, because you were a ride or die for this person, you would have given your life for this person. And what did they do? They tried to annihilate you. Spirit is recognizing you not only overcame this, you are victorious. You are being loved. You are being seen for who you are. The action this person wants to take, they want to come in and have a reconnection. They want to come in an emotional energy and try to reconnect with you. What action will this person take? But see, you're being asked to protect yourself from this person because God is protecting you. What do we need to know about this person and protection? It's an emperor energy. It could be a man or a woman. This is someone that likes to control and dominate. They like to bully their way into situations. They will lie, they will manipulate, they will do whatever it takes. Yeah, they're extremely unstable. Extremely unstable. Yeah, see, this person is hoping to come in and convince you to be generous with them because their plans are failing. This is someone that is, I keep getting mental health issues with the Seven of Cups. This person is delusional. They are not stable. Definitely not stable. They're extremely burdened. When the Ten of Wands came in on reverse, I got extreme burden on their mental, on their physical, on their financial. They're still extremely greedy as well. So they may come in with an apology just to get back in your energy. An olive branch, an offer of friendship, 333, you have divine assistance. They said walk away. Do not invest any energy into this person. What's going on in their energy? They're saying you know the truth. God has already illuminated the truth. Nothing has changed. Well, first off, this person hasn't been accountable. And they've continued to attack you. So of course nothing's changed. They're just saying you need to walk away. Don't invest anything into this person. What's going on in their energy? They're still bound to a karmic partner. They're still a player. They still have multiple partners. They could be committed to one, but still have multiple. They're a player. Nothing has changed. And that wheel is turning in your favor. Your luck, your fame, your fortune, everything is changing for you. Don't muddy your water up by allowing this person into your energy. This was a karmic lesson that you have already learned. And yes, this person is constantly stalking and spying. Yeah, see, this person is an opportunistic energy that's drowning in emotion and heavy in regret. Because you don't want them. Because you have the truth. You see clearly. all the things this person did out of greed. It's just, yeah, they're a love bomber gaslighter. You're not interested. Oh my goodness, so many fell out. Yeah, this person was committed to lying, cheating, and stealing while you were married to them or in a long-term commitment. This person was a cheater the whole entire time you were with them. And that's why it's over. God saved you from this person. Yeah, this person is nothing but bad news. This is what the spiritual realm is saying. Page of Wands in reverse. They're bad news. This person could be going through heartbreak because everything's falling apart for them. They want to move away from a situation. They're waiting. They're waiting for what? For the money. They're waiting for the money to come through. That's never coming. It's never coming. I told you, the Tower. So they're holding on to a karmic dynamic in heartbreak because they think they're going to get a payout that's never coming, because what they're going to get instead is the Tower. Yeah. There's a whole group of people involved, and they're all being blocked by God. Blocked. A whole group. They could be finding that their finances are drying up. Things are falling apart in their life. Yeah, you just are staying private and you're following your passion, and that's what you need to do. This is a spiritual battle with the moon here. This is a spiritual battle. It's not an earthly battle. Let the higher ups take care of this battle. Yeah, they just want you to focus on making a new investment and moving on to peace. This person's going to be abandoned or rejected. They're going to be in financial ruin. You don't have to worry. Why? Because they came against the wrong one. You're a high priestess, an empress, and the strength card. You are so powerful in your energy, and you closed the cycle out. You did what God instructed you to do. So let's go on to, I think we'll do Red Rose. Mystic Red Rose. Let's do that and see what's going on. I mean, this is, it gives me the feeling of like, what is that program? Like the True Crimes kind of program, or Snapped, one of those. This person has lost their ever-living mind. They have taken a deep dive into the abyss of evil. They really have. This person's been manipulated by the enemy into thinking they will have no consequences. This person is going to have a really horrible reality check. Horrible reality check. All right, let's see. What does a beautiful collective need to be aware of? What's going on with this person? You are the phoenix rising. You're in a new phase. Renewal and growth. You've changed your mind and you've risen from the ashes. And this person that's wearing a mask is well aware you are untouchable. They've already tried. This person needs to do shadow work. They don't have any self-worth. They don't love themselves. They don't have any value. That's why they don't care. This person's reckless in their spiritual and physical energy. They're reckless. They take risks that are dangerous. And they want to express love to you. I told you they were drowning in emotion. They want to express love to you. Yeah. They're interested. They want to talk, text, call, or email. But you've ascended. You are at a different vibrational level than this person because you learned your lesson. You grew from it. You have moved on to a new phase. The blockage for this person is they put you in competition and they attach themselves to a karmic energy that's a snake. It's a snake. Just like them. Yeah. See, you have new love in your energy, Cupid's arrow. And with this unconditional love in reverse, you have no love for the past person. That love is gone. The blockage for this person is addiction. Codependent, they're obsessive, they're possessive, and they're an emotional block. They block anyone's energy that they're with. No growth will occur connected to this type of person. They could be an alcoholic. They could be addicted to substance, other substance besides alcohol. This could be sex addictions, money addictions. This person, it all stems from the enemy. And you've chosen to love yourself. Self-love. Self-care. being happier. You make healthy choices, which doesn't include a narcissist. You're blocking this person because they're a narcissist. Yeah, this narcissist could have married the karmic, but time is up. That karmic cycle for them is ending. Yeah, they want to come in and be flirtatious with you. You're not interested in their flirting because you see this person as unevolved. It says evolving and growing, and it's in reverse. You see this person is unevolved, low vibrational. They didn't learn anything. They spent their time out there partying, overindulging, drugs, alcohol, sex, money, whatever. They could be reminiscing, pulling on your energy. You would feel that. Doesn't matter. They can remember if they want. It's over. That's all they got is the memories of what they once had that they threw away. That's all they have is the memories. You're happier without this person, or you will be soon. That ship has sailed. You're moving on. You're receiving what you want. Progression. Cutting ties and moving on. You're moving on to real unconditional love. Not fake love. Not someone that you couldn't trust as far as you could spit. You don't trust this person. Yeah, this person is all in this lust energy with seduction. They were seduced by a third party, and now they're bound to a karmic relationship. Look at that. Bound to a karmic relationship. They were seduced by a third party. Lord have mercy, and you know the truth. You have truth and clarity. You don't care what lies this person tells. You don't care if anyone believes you because you're the only one that needs to know that truth. All you need to know is, this is what I know to be true, and I'm done with you. Yeah, not today. You boundaries, you don't want to speak to this person. You're not dealing with this person. This person only cares about the partying lifestyle. They could have been a twin flame or a soulmate. We have both that came out. Either way, whatever they were, they're being replaced by the other. So if they were a twin flame, a high-level soulmate's coming in. If they were a soulmate, your twin flame's coming in. Yeah. The blockage, now this person's heartbroken. Now they know what it feels like. They sabotaged the relationship, and all they can do is reminisce now. They look at you as their happiness, paradise, happiness, joy. And you're separate from this person. This person's still in that player energy wanting to chase you. No. This person played the last game that they will ever play in this life when it comes to love and a relationship. You were the end. You were the last game that would be played by this person. Because after you, everyone in the world is going to know who this person is. Everyone. No one's going to trust them. The only people they're going to be able to attract are low vibrational energies that are going to give to them the same energy that they put out. Period. Let's see. Let's do What Lies Beneath. It always makes me think of that Harrison Ford movie, What Lies Beneath. And that movie, he had an affair on his wife. And then, because he was so desperate, he didn't want to be found out. He killed her and put her in the lake house, in the lake. His wife started getting visited when they moved to that lake house by the woman that was murdered. It's a really good show. A really good show. Movie. This is the same energy, this person. They got creepy energy. Ugh. Dark energy. Let's see. What do we need to know? You're fighting for what you want. Real love. Claiming what's yours. And this person, tantric sex, they're all about lust, dark, base needs. The devil has inspired this person to be obsessed with sexual energy. And it's insatiable. This person can't get enough sex. That's what it feels like. Yeah, getting a room, hotel, motel, suite, business, and pleasure. This person could have been cheating on you at work. This is why you divorced this person. Now you just see them as insecure. They're just broken and insecure. They got caught up. Finding evidence, getting caught, and cheating. This person, they did not realize that you were truly really gifted, and that there's nothing they could hide from you because God was going to give you the truth. And God did give you the truth. This person needs to check themselves. They need to reflect on their behavior. Sexual protection. Maybe they need to check themselves because they didn't use sexual protection too. This person is riddled with envy. Another tool of the enemy, envy. And they're getting played, manipulated, lied, and controlled. They went to a devious karmic partner that is playing them. That's part of their karmic lesson. You know, you may be seeing the ish go down. In their fields, in reverse, this person's pretending they're not affected, but they are. They're a hater. They hate that you are free. They hate that you love yourself because they do not love themselves and they are not free. They underestimated your emotional intelligence. You are too smart for this cunning narcissist. And boy, is that an insult for a narcissist who thinks that they're above everyone in the entire world. This is someone that has delusions of grandeur. And so to be destroyed at their own game is just a massive blow to the ego. Yeah, this person's experiencing total drama. They like to create drama, but they don't like to experience it, and that's what's happening. Yeah, this person doesn't want to hear advice. They don't want to change who they are. Again, with the sex shop. I don't know what this person's been doing in that sexual energy, but that could be what's leading them to jail. Now they're tired of the drama. They were fulfilling a fantasy, and now they're bored with it. They don't like the drama. Oh, wait a minute. There's two on. Is there two there? No, that's one. You have a new beginning. You're just focused on moving on, having a new life. And this person feels destroyed, shattered, broken, and effed up. They need anger management. This was the energy I felt. That desperation, losing it. You know, if this is a man, I don't advocate violence. But what I will say to you, this person is going to be explosive if this is a man on the wrong man. And they're going to be knocked down. Literally and metaphorically. They're going to be knocked down. Their ego, and I advocate violence, but I'm just saying this person's going to run into the wrong masculine energy, and they're going to try with this bully energy, and they're going to be put in their spot. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, they make bad choices because of their anger management. They don't see clearly. They think they can intimidate people. With recording, announcement, expression, and revealing, this person has been trying to block the evidence, but it's coming out. It has to do with the homewrecker. Sleeps around, free for all, sleeps with your man. It has to do with the homewrecker they married. Now they're saying they hate nothing about you. That's a hypocrite. If you can do all these things to a person and then say you don't hate them, that's hypocritical. There could be a lot of substance use. You already know the tea. You know what's going on. You don't care. You just want them to go away. You don't care what's going on. You're focused on real love, a love story. Once upon a time, a real love. Yeah, there's the police. This person, I'm telling you, could be in some legal trouble. It could have to do with illegal substance or sex. Everything's falling apart. They didn't use caution. They did not use caution. And they're surrounded by fake friends, giving them bad advice. Pregnancy test came in reverse. So I don't know if somebody said that they got pregnant by this person or they said they had a child by this person. It would be a lie. It would be a lie. Last one. Yeah, betrayal, deceit, backstab, traitor, not to be trusted. The person they connected with is the same energy that they are, and now they want to run away from this person. They don't like being with a partner that's like that. But now they're getting a taste of their own medicine because this is what it was like for you to be in a relationship with them. Someone's getting kicked to the curb. It's either your past person or the karmic. Somebody's getting kicked to the curb. It's just, I will never understand how anyone would choose to live this way. It's not good. It's not happy. It's not love. So I don't know. I guess I'll understand it one day when I go to the other side. I don't know. All right, this is your second reading. I love you guys. I am scheduling for next week. If you're interested, and if you're interested in meeting new people, check out Astro W. You guys know where to find my links. Please share, like, and subscribe, and I will see you on the last reading, guys. Bye-bye.